Who's a good potato? Spin the lake here, sipping coffee, and yeah, I'm still wearing the shirt. God, it sounds atrocious whenever I drink something. I don't know why. It just happens to be the way it is. Anyway, time for a movie review. This time around, it's going to be Leprechaun 3 and 4 in space. Because there's always got to be a horror movie in space, and there's always got to be a horror movie in Vegas. Now, the third movie touched a little bit more on the magic of the gold. Just to recap what the leprechaun is in these movies, a leprechaun is a cursed being that covets gold. It follows certain rules. Every 1,000 years, it's allowed to take a bride. If it's captured, it has to release the gold or grant 3 wishes, which they'll usually wish for the gold. It can steal gold, but it cannot reclaim gold that is stolen from it. It has to be given it back. And they touch a little bit more on that in the third movie. So the leprechaun gets his power from the gold, and if you receive the gold, every gold coin is a wish. Now, it's also possible to become a leprechaun, which is odd. You had one of the characters slowly transforming into a leprechaun over the course of the movie. Now, I'm not sure if that was rooted in the character's greed or because he got bit by the leprechaun. If he got bit by the leprechaun and that's what did it, there's a big-ass plot hole there. Let's think about how many people have been bitten by the leprechaun and lived. It's a fucking nightmare. Now, all in all, the third movie wasn't too bad. It was entertaining. It was still campy. It was still fun. You're really just there to watch the leprechaun do his thing. And that's the nice thing about the leprechaun movies. He's not going out of his way. Well, let me rephrase that. He's usually just minding his own business, doing what a leprechaun does, when people trot along and fuck him over. And then he has to get serious about it. And because he's such a vindictive dick, he ends up taking a while and playing games with it. Which kind of brings me around to the fourth movie, Leprechaun 4 in Space. He was minding his own business, claiming another bride, trying to become king of some planet somewhere. And a bunch of space marines just kind of show up and blow him up with a grenade and take his wife and all that shit. I mean, he's just doing his thing, and she was into it. They were a really cute couple, always thinking about how to murder each other. But, no, I digress. Once again, these Leprechaun movies have a lot of interesting characters that actually have fucking personality. They actually have some fucking personality. That's one thing I can't stress enough. You're there not for the gore, not for the funny kills. You're there to watch the characters interact. And that's half the fun. Now, the third movie wasn't completely interesting. It wasn't as well-rounded as the others. That's going to walk away with 2 potatoes. But Leprechaun 4 in Space. I never thought I'd give, a segment of a long-running series that takes place in space because there's nothing left really to do and give it more than a single potato, but this one's going to walk away with 3 potatoes because it was one of the more interesting ones. It was just fun overall. The second one had its hiccups. First one, once again, fun. Second one, once again, fun. Third one had some hiccups. Still wasn't all that satisfied with the second one, but still, it was nice watching the characters interact. They did a lot of interesting things, but the fourth one was probably my favorite so far. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Leprechaun 4. Like, comment, subscribe, keep on keeping on. I'll probably be back with Leprechaun in the Hood. That's the next one, I think. Yeah, next is going to be Leprechaun in the Hood. Either that or it's going to be the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Anyway, keep on keeping on.